Kimberley!
Brad Smith, what are you doing here?
She's just fainted.
Yeah, she's good at that. Well, it's mission accomplished for me. Hey, I done well did it. I got my sis to the top of the mountain. The old Wizard of Woz.
Way to go, bro. I think.
So where is he? Where is the great mysterious one?
Otherwise occupied.
Well, let's see if I can summon his mighty presence. Alright, anyone! Great Wizard of Woz on the mountain. Tell me please what I must do.
Change back into your civvies, because I'm still up on the moon.
Eh?
I don't think he wants you to be a wallaby anymore.
Good thinking. Yes, I've proved myself now. David Clark is a wannabe no more. Oh, and have you got any idea how boiling hot it feels to be stuck in this thick-fur animal costume under spotlights for a couple of hours? I can't remember the old underarm this time. Get it!
Since I found you, the world is so much brighter now. Since I found you, the mountain's not so far. Since I found you, I'll be rather than seem to be. Since I found you, it's like I touched a star. This is a time for standing up on top of your new world. Don't worry that you're going to be like a flag that all unfurled.
Since I found you, there'll be no more silence to play. Since I found you, la 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 la.
Since I found you on our side of reality. Since I found you, I know just where we are. This is the time for standing up on the other side of you. Doing something good for someone else is what we have to do.
Since I found you, I'll be just who I want to be. Since I found you, the door's been left ajar.
Since I found you on our side of reality. Since I found you, we know just who we are. Since I found you. Yeah, well, I know I'm no Prince Charming, and I don't want to be a wizard anymore. And after being such a creep with the way I treated you, well, I really wouldn't blame if you didn't want to go out with me again, but...
Want to go out with you? Of course. But what about Caitlin Reed?
What about her? She's okay, I suppose, but I think she's a bit too slippery for me now. Not really welcome on the other side of you-know-who, if you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean. And I know about that other place too. It's up here on the mountain, where I found you.
If I sound different, you sound different too.
Now, if I could only find my brother.
Hey, Brad. Hey, Kimby Boo. Oh, you're not going to faint again, are you?
No. But whatever happened to Wallaby the Wannabe? Why, you wannabe. Smart Alex little brother.
Easy, Kimberley, and Ribbit. It's not like being on the other side of you, remember?
You're right, Brad. And you have changed.
And I really like being on the other side of me, with you.
And I got you here, didn't I? You don't like me much, do you, little toad?
Well, you both better start, because wherever I go, wherever Brad and me go, Ribbit goes.
Ribbit? Okay, I'll try. Like, I've got to stay on the other side of you too, you know.
Top of the mountain to you all.
Come on. I think I'm going to have to start charging for this service. Come on.
Hello, Kimberley. Brad. Davy,
Good.
and little Ribbit. Now, where is that wonderful wizard of Woz Mountain? The mighty one who is and was.
But, Cudgeon, how do you know Davy and Brad?
Well, Woz are pretty good judges of human characters, Kimberley. That's what it's like to people on the other side of you.
I should have started my train.
You gotta get big bangs.
Oh, I feel on top of the world.
That's because you are.
And as fit as a malleable. Now, where might Mara's car possibly be, Miss Kimberley, see? In a closed-off consultation with the other side of Eve.
Yes. Well, where did that couple get to? They were just up ahead of us on our way up the mountain. And then I lost sight of them. You ran to the fact that somebody couldn't keep up with us. Someone who's been living on corn chips and chocolate bars for the last 20 years didn't quite have the pop, did he, Banksy boy?
Hey, Turkey! I believe the deal for me was straight back into Tomorrowland with a brand new computer, right? And thanks so very much for helping make it to the top. Bush Turkey and Cudgeon Koala too.
But what did happen to Ma and Pa Possum?
Oh, Ma and Pa Possum are fine. They're already back down in the valley exploring their brand new wildlife habitat. Living in trees of their choice with their lost kids. No one's ever going to build them out a house or home again.
Well, isn't that great?
But Brad, how do you know all this?
I don't know myself. I'm just filling it for the wizard, like he said. And anyway, Kimberley, you wouldn't want to see me out nice by Banksy boy over here, would you?
I'm hearing you, Brad. I'm hearing you all.
So now that I'm not just sitting around here thinking about things, I want to get on with it too. Time is getting away, you know. Now, which one of us dear friends here can summon up the old whiz?
You want to talk to our Presidente? Well, why didn't you say so? But first, you got to get him wild.
You're good at that.
Exactly. And if he does strike me down from the boughs for this, oh no! He's really angry now!
Don't call me Wiz, Woz or Wozza on the other side of me. But when you go home tonight now, just be rather than seem to be.
Let's take one with the other. Mum and Dad too.
Bloody careful, Harold! Where am I?
In a child's dream, I'd say.
What are we doing here?
Oh, I don't know. Kimberley!
Yes.
Davy!
Hey, Mom! You managed to talk to the mountain and the other side of me.
Where we are, we've found you.
And from now on, we're all going to stick together more.
That's right, Mom.
No more talk of running away?
What for?
Because you don't know what you've got.
Until it's gone.
Let's go home.
But we've got to thank the Wizard of Woz, Dad.
Who? Well, it's a splendid idea, Kimberley. Besides, I need to see the mystical wizard himself, so he can show me how to see the forest and the trees.
Yeah, and I've got to be able to thank him in my own special way. You know, return the favour more personally and all.
But you...
Do you think you've already wasted enough of the grand and gracious wizard's precious time, Kimberley?
Did you just say that?
I did.
But that was so polite and well-mannered.
Yes, it was.
Don't worry, Mum.
That's just Dad being Dad.
On the other side of him, Mrs. Clark.
Really?
Really, Dad, really. But I just got to see the wizard one more time, just to make sure he really is real.
Kimberley.
But it was all so quick, Brad. And I just want to show him my new manners and how I don't hide behind myself anymore. And besides, we still don't know what the Wizard of Woz means by esse quam videre.
Well, I think you've got a pretty good idea about that, Kimberley.
Yes, gobble, gobble. It's all about being yourself and not trying to be someone else. Gobble, gobble.
We had to learn that too, Kimby Boo.
On the other side of you.
Yes, young lady, it would be a very prim and proper thing to do, would be to thank the wizard more personally.
Yeah, and see about those garden leaves to the other side of you, eh? Whoops. Being this nice to me is taking some getting used to. Freaker!
Gobble, gobble. That's it. Shave some sense into yourself for once. Gobble, gobble.
Come on, everybody. Don't you want to see the Wizard of Woz again? Don't you want to see him for real? I mean, in the flesh and not just on a wall or something?
Maybe.
What about you, everyone? Do you want to see the Wizard of Woz again? Yeah! All right, here he is.
How did I ever get myself hooked into automation? Must be getting old. At least a couple of thousand years by now. Esse quam venere is ancient Latin for to be rather than seem to be. Now that is the question. But that's what people are like on the other side of you. And you too now. And all you good beings too. For it's the sunny side where worthy is. And worthy is. So what do you think about that?
Well,
Rock on. Come.
That's what I call love, honour and respect. Should be more of it. And respect for yourselves as well. So, young Kimberley, you've done exceedingly well on your journey to find your brother and yourself on
The other side of you.
precisely, Kimberley Boo. And I believe you would like to thank me in a more personal and polite fashion.
Well, that's right, Woz. I mean, Wiz. Whoops, sorry.
Or consider the favour returned.
Thank you, Wizard of Woz.
Oh, no, thank you for becoming who you really want to be. For you made my heart a glad on the other side of me.
That's my girl.
And you too, Wallaby. I mean, Davy, not wannabe no more, that's right.
right, Wizard.
Right, Wizard.
Oh, she's trying to speak.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, keep working on it, Banksia boy. Oh, yes, and that was nice work, Kimberley and Davy, how you got old Pudge and Koala and Banksia boy kick-started, like they like to say in your time. Oh, well, I guess it's time we all need to fly, because as far as this mystical, I like that one, Pudge, Wizard of Woz can decipher it, everybody's been cured of all illness. Back together as one happy family. Right?
Right.
We're so happy to be in your service, kind sir.
Oh, indeed, good. And there's no need for you to worry about your future survival. Because I've already put it into the mind of one of those nicer developer chaps to permanently dedicate hectares and hectares of juicy leaf gum trees for you and your koala colony to live happily in and upon.
That's great.
And all placed right alongside where human beings already happily reside. I like to call it tree conciliation. What do you think about that?
I like it. Right, all right.
Good.
Well, there.
Esse quam venere.
And as always, Wizard, thank you.
So then, that just leaves one not so happy mountain climber in our misty midst.
Hey, what do you think this is, Wizard of Woz? The Spanish Inquisition?
No, unfortunately, Banks, I was out to lunch that day, or century.
Come on, Banksia boy. With all the good stuff the mighty Wizard of Woz has done for you and us, isn't it worth a big, big thanks a lot from you to him?
I'll take for that, Kimberley. Come, come on.
Okay. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, you really do love me. Yes, you thank. Me thank. We all thank you too. Because I don't feel like being nasty. On the other side of you.
Well, that's the way it goes, and everything you'll see. The sun set behind the mountain, on the other side of me. We've all done very well now. Nothing succeeds like success. go straight home. Stay on the other side of me now, so you'll never be alone. Now remember.
The other side of me. Wizard of Woz now.
Yeah, hey, oh, you.
Cause we found ourselves on the mountain, on the other side of you.
On the other side of you. On the other side of you. On the Woz Act side. Side of you. Side of you. On the other. On the other side of you.
Left change, right change, small change. Now you're doing the other side of you.
But if we drive our wildlife out, that's all we're going to be. You and me alone, that's all we're going to see. Cause if we let our wildlife die, it would be a tragedy. The frog mouse had a silky oak till someone chopped it down. So what will all the owls do now? Just move on into town. We'll have to put a nest box up, go out and plant some trees. We have to save our frogmouth owls and other wild species. But it's you and me alone, means only you and me. But if we drive our wildlife out, that's all we're going to be. You and me alone, that's all we're going to see. Cause if we let our wildlife die, it would be a tragedy. When will people realize how wildlife need a home? We've got to take good care of them, or it's you and me alone. There ought to be a law, you know, for people who don't care about the native plants and animals as though they are not there. Cause it's you and me alone, my friend, means only you and me.
habitats like there used to be before. So let's not make it harder for all creatures great and small. When will people realize how wildlife need a home? We gotta take good care of them, or it's you and me alone. You and me alone, my friend, means only you and me. But if we drive our wildlife out, that's all we're going to be. You and me alone is where we're going to be. 'Cause if we let our wildlife die, it would be a tragedy.